Hello, this is Dan from Sporting Partners and welcome to another video. We will talk today about shoulder mobility as we did in the last two videos. And today we're gonna take a little bit different approach. We're gonna try to focus on a different kind of range of motion. And as we did in the last videos, we've been trying to do all of our motions mostly vertically. Today we're gonna work on the horizontal way as well. So today we will use a bar a little bit, but mostly we're just gonna work on our own. So I'm just gonna put this right here because I'm gonna get to that later. So at first what we can do, we can just start with a little whole rotations right here, and now we're trying to move everything up from our rib cage on the side, but anything below needs to stay stable. Like this, we just do these micro motions, and we could see each rep you should get a little bit further. Once you do these couple times, you'll find out you probably increased your range of motion a bit, so then you can just stop because you know you kind of help your mobility in the way that you can. Very similar thing that you can do is do this on the floor. We are working mostly on our chest kind of spine area and on our shoulders as well. So we just get on our all four right here, and we're just trying to reach with our hand like this and get back. As we are switching these, again, we should be able to get further every time we do this kind of motion. As we're doing these, we can also not kind of like trying to stretch there in a quick kind of way. We're not trying to do this because it can be very, very dangerous for your spine. We always trying to go slowly, controlled, touch, and back. Alright, so once we get this in, we can move up to the bar. And this is pretty good exercise. I like it, especially before training when I'm trying to do some Olympic lifting or even pull-ups. I'm just gonna hold it like this, and we're just trying to get right here and back. This is the easiest variation. You can see I'm going from the side. You can see I'm really trying to move only with my shoulders like this, just a couple of times. And now I can make it a little bit harder for me, a little bit more challenging. I get a little bit lower, and now my shoulders go, and now my rib cage is gonna follow like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. As I get this one in, I can also go kind of like all the way right here, trying to just stay lean on my scapulas and on my shoulders, and just get back. This one is this one is easier than the one before, but it's kind of like more comfortable for beginners when you're not really comfortable with that isolating shoulder and rib cage motion. So you're just gonna lean like this right here and get back. We'll get it again from the side. So you get it right here and get back. Right here and get back. Alright, so that was today's shoulder mobility. If you combine any variations from the last two videos with today's variation, it should work for you. Make sure you always, if you're working on shoulder mobility, you always take care and think about both the vertical axis as well as the horizontal axis. So different kind of rotations, and you working in all directions. Make sure you work on your shoulders regularly if you're trying to achieve some real achievements, I mean personal achievements, of course, in weightlifting, pulling, or any kind of activity, including the shoulder engagement, which is probably almost everything, because shoulder mobility is probably key factor to all of them. Doesn't matter if it's bench press, if it's pull-ups, if it's weightlifting, deadlifts, or anything you do. If you just need to reduce your pain, these are good as well, and always pick what's the most comfortable for you and what you feel that works for you. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below, and see you next time.